Chef is getting out of the room. Okay.
Okay, I need 7.
Oh.
Okay, who wants to take the chair?
I'll take the chair.
Hold this to your ear.
Okay.
Is this gonna hurt me in any way? I need to be in a wedding dress.
As long as no one throws any of these things at you.
Still lose one ear, it's fine.
No, you can.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want the water sprayer?
I know what to do.
Okay. Well, do you want to go first? Do you want to spray it? Did everyone just give it a good old whack? Today's heavy.
Anyone else want to try this? Yeah.
There's actually came out on track. That was cool. The jump band, bang, fans.
Great.
Oh, sorry. Did you ever put an amplifier up to this so everyone could hear it?
The only way I can.
Something spatially weird about having it like just in your ear. Yeah.
Around here.
This a lot of science for me.
Science.
Okay.
Wait, Kate, are you saying put like a wireless mic on there to project this?
No, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, that would work.
yeah, that would.
We actually, Sultan, we have little, I don't know if it works, we have like little, like if you do an interview.
You dropped it. I personally think that this works for me more effectively with putting it next to my ear because it makes the relationship between me and the piece a lot more personal. I'm sitting on the chair looking at this and I feel like everything that you guys are doing is for the purpose of me just
Yeah.
listening to it. Whereas if I was just standing from here and hearing it through a speaker, I don't think it would be that intimate of an experience, which I personally like the more intimate experience with a piece of work. And also sitting on the chair and listening so closely, you also get to engage with this thing in front of you with the light inside it. That is so easy to miss if you're just standing here and focusing on the sound coming out of your piece. So I think this is very, very effective. And it's just amazing how these little things are actually caught through the funnel. These sounds that there's no way I would hear them from standing over here.
But also this became this, and participating in it, of course, I was like, when are we gonna drum this? Like, but I think this can
Yeah.
Because it's such a cool object.
You could potentially like have, if you had like, if I was to build something, you could make like a dome. And you walk into the dome and people are making this outside, and then you're inside, and that's in sound. But you don't know what's going on outside. It'll be different experience.
I think there's such a like whimsy and irreverence that's like goes through all the work that you've been showing. I think you could even play it up even more here. Like if you think of like how like absurdly spectacular could you make it if you wanted. Like all of us who are interacting with it, since they're saying okay, maybe the goal is for this one person. So like all of us who are banging on it could be like your players, and maybe we're wearing some like costume that fits in with the aesthetic of here, and we're just like a part of that performance that happens like certain times of day, just to make it just like this absurd multi-functional multimedia.
I mean, along those same lines, I think, and I kind of said it this morning too, that like I think though that you have to figure out, once you get over the fact that it's like, wow, these people banging on this stuff sounds really crazy through this like horn, then like the experience ends, and I think you have to figure out what the music is, what the sound is. You know, if it's going to be a performance, you have to write the song, write the opera, you know, the whole thing. So it's like that experience needs to last just beyond the discovery of the noise getting amplified.
Yeah.
If you continue with this project, I mean, unless it becomes maybe the other option is to use, or you know, like, or neither, but like maybe the other option is that it's like becomes a real sort of like, you're just making a lot of crazy sounds, and you get an experience of, you know, several thousand crazy sounds, like crazy junk falling on itself. So, not that either would be any better than the other one, but.
Also with your amazing sound editing abilities that you've like gathered so quickly through your natural talent, there's a really great opportunity of like, you know, he was sort of filming these very specific tiny moments, and just putting that together and creating your own song after the fact is also kind of interesting, but it would definitely be about figuring out with the cuts, like how tight do you go, and then when you go wide, you know, just kind of seeing it really both filmically and musically.
All right, we got to move on.
Yep.
Most good. Is it outside?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go from outside.